Alright, so before this video even gets put up or even started, per se, I just want to say one thing. I like the game, but holy crap, does Fortnite need a whole lot of fixing for it to even be, in my opinion, decent, good, remotely fun while playing. For me, this is for me. Sorry, I'm using my Skyrim footage. It's a glitch I found. I don't know of all things. I found that. But Fortnite needs some fixing. A whole lot of it. I don't want to get hated on, and I don't want people bitching at me saying, "Oh, you're scrub, I realize this. I know I suck at the game. In all honesty, I do. I suck, and I have a shit internet with it. I just wanted to preface this with, yeah, I realize I know I suck, but there's also a thing. It really needs a lot of fixing. Epic. Just fix your damn game, please. Just fix it. Alright, time for the video. So first off, these things are going to be about in 5-minute segments. And Doom 2016 is in the gameplay in the background, not Doom Eternal. Wish I could get it. So first of all, Fortnite. The bloom for all the weapons, obviously excluding the rocket launcher, jackal launcher, and quad launcher. Obviously excluding those. Holy crap, the bloom. Where do I even begin with the bloom? And first of all, don't have the ability to shoot literally all around the character. I hate that. Why? So many other games, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, and I assume 4, all had not weapon bloom, but weapon kick. It shot up, not around the target. First of all, that is a great way to do it, in my personal opinion. Battlefield, you at least had bullet velocity, but you didn't shoot around the target. You shot at them or where you were shooting at. Snipers, you actually had to aim. Don't even get me started on snipers. I might actually, that's going to be a segment into itself. Jesus Christ. But weapon bloom, with the exception of shotguns and rocket launchers, it just sucks. Especially with the silenced assault rifle, it goes ting 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 ting. Goes bigger, 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 when it really, really doesn't even need to. And I actually might edit the music to be a bit louder. I don't know if you can even hear the shit. First of all, or second of all though, with every gun, and I know this is the videos I made before this, before mine even hit the shelf. The weapons are fine in my opinion. Yeah, have it do double damage. Have me be able to double tap a target. I am fine with that. I don't really like the shield system, but the weapon bloom, along with the damage, just makes no sense. Especially with snipers. Why? I mean, aiming down sights is fine with that. When you aim down sights, you shoot perfect accuracy. You don't shoot bigger. You don't lose control of the gun. In fact, you gain more control because you are getting used to the kick of the gun. I just can't really comprehend that. And in this game, Doom, you see that whenever I shoot, the reticle doesn't go bigger. I wonder why that is. Maybe because it's a shit tier system? Maybe. I wouldn't have thought about that. I mean, Jesus Christ, I like Fortnite and all. I do. I am a Save the World veteran, if I can even call myself that. I've been watching since last Fortnitemares. I've been playing since Road Trip. Somewhat. I got some of the llamas. That's not what this is about. The bloom in the game just needs to be fixed, and fixed rather quickly, in my opinion. Mainly because it is so bad for new players. It is bad for them to get used to. And it's still getting me. I'm trying to get used to this after, I don't know, about what, 4 or 5 months of playing the game. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the bloom. In my opinion, really needs to be dumbed down, or just have. I realize having every gun be perfect accuracy is kind of ridiculous. I understand that. I do. Just implement a better system. That's all I'm saying. Time for the next segment. Alright, so Bloom's out of the window. Time for what you can see on the screen, hit detection. Maybe it's just because I have shit tier internet. I have really, really bad internet. It could be that. I don't know. I have my phone. Literally, I'm recording everything on my PS4, but I have my phone as my internet source. It's a mobile hotspot. Maybe that's what's causing the horrible hit detection? Possibly. I actually don't know. What I do know is, when I hit someone, I want to be actually to feel that impact of hitting someone. I want to know for sure I hit them. I like the numbers. They do pop up in a nice white or yellow, depending on if you get a crit or headshot or not. But what I don't understand is, some weapons just don't have that. And they're horribly inconsistent. Shotguns, for example. Hit detection is just like, oh, gone, out of the window, kapoosh. It is just very particular when it wants to hit and when it doesn't want to hit. Granted, I am using a controller, and that does pose some predicaments. I don't have the perfect accuracy of a mouse and keyboard. I really don't. And no controller ever will. That's a fact of life. But if I shoot at someone point blank and I don't hit them, I don't understand that. Oh, what's better yet, I don't have a clip of this, sadly. I should have been recording at that time. But also the way you aim, it favors people who are on the left side. You aim with the left side of your screen, not the right, I think. I can't remember if it's flip-flopped or not. But I'm hiding on one side of the doorway, then other person's hiding on the other. All I see is their gun, and I just get shot out of the window, or out of the door. I'm just like, what just happened? I saw the guy's gun. I didn't see him, though. I don't see how he could have hit me from where I was standing and where I was looking. Doesn't that seem a bit janky to you? Now I realize there is a first-person mode in Fortnite. I choose not to play it because it's, really, really basic, to say the least. I understand that it's meant to be a third-person game. I like that. I'm not a huge fan of the TPSs, but, you know, they have their places. But especially with explosives, I feel like hitting someone with an explosive is a bit janky. The blast radius is either, it seems too big at times, or not big enough. You could throw it inside a 1x1 and it could do no damage. I realize stairs can block the damage, but I've thrown it in a cube where no one has built a 1x1 and it still do mediocre damage, or none for that matter. I mean, really? And the fast firing guns, LMGs, I guess they're vaulted from the game, so that doesn't really count. The miniguns. Whew, the spread on them just boom. It's just I've already covered that, but the hit detection has a lot to be desired, especially yet again, ding, snipers. For some reason, you can hear the crack of the rifle, and be hit instantly, but yet not know at all where it came from. That happened just to me today. I was flying over a guy in Fortnite, and I don't even want to say flying over him. I didn't see anyone on top of this ledge at all. It was perfectly clear. I could see through the stairs, the platform, and then the stairs. So I could see through it. There's no one there. There's no one where they could hide. And I knew no one was behind me because I used a rift, and no one was building above me. So where did that sniper come from? Because I dove into a cube, and then I added a what is it called? Roof on top of it. So obviously no one could have gotten me, and yet sniped. It's just, I don't know. Hit detection has always been a bad thing in online games. Always will be. Always have. If you have one person has the best internet connection you can afford versus guy using his mobile phone, guy with the phone's gonna lose no matter what. Just, it's a little bit aggravating to have that constantly happen. That's my 2 cents on that matter. Time for the next segment. Alright, so build fighting. Gotta say, I hate it. I hate it. It is a huge, I mean, I'm stretching my arms from side to side, huge skill gap in the community. I'm at the very bottom tier, and I realize this might be a rant because I am shit at the game. Utterly, I am. Okay, if you've ever seen Shark Tale, it's poop, it's whale poop, and the thing that eats the poop, and then the shit that it eats. I am that shit. That's how bad I am at Fortnite. You know, like, no one could be that bad. I'll post some of my gameplay, maybe, eventually. Unlikely, it probably never will. Because I hate it. I just don't like build fighting. It is not enjoyable for me. And I've seen many other people, and I've talked with a lot of my other friends and family. They hate building in the game. It is just not enjoyable. It's not intuitive. Whoever can spin around the circle fastest while building a wall and jump at the same time can instantly win. It's not very... just not very enjoyable. I know that's a lame thing to say. It's very simple, but it's to the point. It really is. Editing... we've all seen Tfue, Ninja, and I hate those guys. I do, with the burning passion of my soul, if there is one. I hate them. Because, I'm assuming y'all have all seen the one clip of Tfue editing. God, that was difficult to say. And just screwing with this guy, well, it was just him and him. It was just like, really? Why you gotta do that? Just kill him. That's just a dick move, man. I realize it's a game, you're meant to have fun, and you're not supposed to bitch at it, but this is constructive criticism, at least in my opinion. Don't be that guy, alright? I mean, come on. Just don't be a dick. That's the rant about Tfue and Tfue itself, and Ninja. But for me, build fighting, I've tried, and I've practiced, I like the new controls. I'm not one to have all the bumpers and triggers be for each piece. I don't like that. Considering the way I play, my top two fingers are on either the triggers or the bumpers, not all four of my fingers. I don't like that. It feels uncomfortable playing like that. And building becomes a hassle then, because I refuse to try different controls. Because I don't like editing a game's controls. If a game comes like that, I play it how it's supposed to be played, like that. And I feel like earlier in Fortnite's life, building was a lot it was not as needed. And that's why I think Blackout is doing so well right now. Mainly because there's no building. It's purely shooting someone. Or throwing a grenade. It is purely pew pew, bang bang, zip zap. That's all it is. No building, no collecting wood, stone, metal, none of that. You are purely just shooting someone. And that, in it to itself, is simplistic and to the point and nice. It is enjoyable. That is. Granted, this is my own personal opinion. I understand this. I do. But you look at, say, PUBG, for example. No building! Yet they're still, granted, not nearly as massive because of all the bloody 12-year-olds who play this game. There's not nearly as massive amount of PUBG players. Look at that! No building! Now, while I realize building is what draws people to Fortnite, it is a nice skill gap there, along with shooting and weapon bloom. Yes, you see where I'm going with this. It is a good skill gap for pros. But pros versus literally anyone else, it's completely unfair. There's no way you can really match with... I think they don't use an elo system. I think they base it off of your just level for that season. Building, editing, a whole lot of it could be removed from the game entirely, and I think people would enjoy it a lot more. That's just my opinion on the matter. Time for part 3 of the segments. Okay, so from what we all talked about, I say we all, me, from what I talked about from the past 3 other parts, is that there's a massive Godzilla to human size skill gap amongst the community. You have your A tier, your S tier, your B tier, your E tier, you have all those tiers. But progressing from one tier to the next is not as smooth as many other games can do it. No, CSGO does not have a smooth ranking system, trust me. I've seen enough videos on that. Don't plan on playing it. But for Fortnite, of all things, you have weapon gap. You have the aiming for that. You have the controlling the bloom, if you can even control it in air quotes. Along as you also have the build gap. Holy crap, that's another thing into itself. You have the sniping aiming, you have building, you have arcing, you have so many different gaps that it's a giant leap from being good to being bad to being excellent to being mediocre. There's this giant gap in between every single one of those. And personally, I honestly don't think that, well, it is any good. I realize I'm ranting on and on here, and this is what it is. This is a rant video, but I'm trying to give constructive criticism to them. Realize this channel was 0 views, except for me trying to edit something out, and other than that, 0 views, 0 subscribers. I realize that ain't no one gonna see this. I'm not trying to be clickbaity with the title either. This Fortnite needs fixing. It truly does, because of this skill gap. I don't understand why you can be brand new to the game, just join a random match, and get obliterated from when you just joined. A game, the very first time you get in a match, should not explain things to you. Should not do that. It shouldn't give you a tutorial. That's what the main, I guess, campaign is for, if there is a campaign. It shouldn't just give you a tutorial. You should kind of know instinctively. Alright, I can go there. Let's look at the map. Alright, there's 3 lanes. Go down one of these lanes. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Done, dealt. You could go. You could pick up a weapon. Oh, hey, I realize I can shoot people with this. And if it's not a lane map, if it's a giant city like Battlefield, well, you should realize, okay, there's a giant glowing thing over there at the flag. Maybe I should go over there and capture it. Oh, I can. This sprints. Alright, there we go. Now I realize some of the attachments in the game don't really give you, or says what it does, but that's for you to figure out as well. And I realize Fortnite, it's all about figuring it out as well. You need to figure out how to do a build fight. You need to figure out how to adjust to this bloom, which is perfectly understandable. But there's no, hey, push. There's no push factor. You just are dropped in. You don't know what to do, where to go, how to do anything. There's no hint. There's no, hey, go this direction. There's no, hey, you need to pick up a weapon or you're going to die. There's no incentive for you to build. There's no incentive for you to collect. It's just drop, done, go. And I think that is incredibly poor on Epic's part, because of the fact that, well, it kind of hurts every single new player, unless that new player knows, hey, I should go do this, or hey, I need to go do this. If they don't have a comm, if they don't have a mic, if they don't have friends, then they're kind of SOL in that department. They just got to figure out over 50 matches, like, oh, okay, now I know the very basics of this. And now, granted, with the ever-changing map, it's not, that's fine. In fact, I think that helps people, because you could go there and know, oh, there's a big change here, people, I should go here and see what's what over here. That's great on their part. I feel like an ever-changing map is a really good idea for in Fortnite. It's a great change. Epic, you did good with that one. But there's still a little bit more that needs to be done for the game to be a little bit better. Alright, time for part 4 on this. Alright, so this bit might run a bit longer than the rest. mainly because it has to do with streamers. All the bloody streamers. Okay. First of all, streaming for a game is great. I absolutely think it is a great way to get that game out there into the world for people to know and buy. Perfectly fine with that. It's a great system. But for the streamers themselves, I feel like they're kind of a bit toxic, especially Ninja, Tfue, whatever that, DeQueen, I don't know what his name is, the guy with the beanie. I don't follow them, I don't care. I follow good people, in my opinion. Now, what they are doing is just showing, hey, guess what? I am automatically better than you in every way, shape, and form. Don't care, you can deal with it though. Haha. Now I realize Tfue, he's doing the no skin thing because of his, I'm gonna say, quote unquote, skills. Yeah, I realize he's doing the no skin thing because he's been banned so many times and he's been scammed so many times that it's just, he's proving a point, and I respect him in that choice. I feel like he is better than the rest. I forget, you also have another guy who thinks he's super pro. I don't follow them because I don't want to join that community, mainly because I just don't care enough to watch that. I want to watch what I enjoy watching personally, and that's why I do this kind of thing. That's why my channel is personally about just gameplay, finding random ass shit, posting it on there, finding a little glitch or two. It's fun. Like at the beginning of this video, I didn't expect Skyrim to do that. Then again, it's Skyrim, so it's kind of into itself. You should have realized that. I should have realized at that point. I'm sure I'll find many more bugs in that game, and for the rest of my life I will. And I'm sure I'd love to watch maybe a Skyrim stream, or maybe, I don't know. But for Fortnite, you've seen one stream, you've seen them all. Oh, what are you gonna do? You gonna go in a playground and play with a new pirate ship? Oh, seen that once. Okay, seen it the rest then. And I realize it's for their community as well. They have their own community. But Fortnite became such a huge thing in an instant. And I just snapped there if you heard that pop. It became such a huge thing in the blink of an eye. And I wonder what drove that. I wonder what made it grow so huge, so impossibly quick. I really am curious about that. Besides that, a streamer can be the best person in the world, but be so incredibly toxic in a different community that it's not even worth watching them. I realize not everyone is like this. The Queen, I think, I don't even know what the guy with the beanie, like I said. From what I've seen in clips of him, he seems chill enough, I guess. Ninja, on the other hand, just you play with him. Okay, so say he gets killed, and completely by chance he joins that guy in another lobby. It's like, oh hey, I killed you. Yeah. Oh, you cool. Exit out. That's why I don't play with streamers. That's why I don't play with other people. I rant and brag about. You know what, dude? You rant and brag about how much you kill in this game, so you have absolutely no room to talk. Especially since now you're a kid-friendly, only because of the ad revenue you have. You have to be kid-friendly. Well, you know what? Fuck, shit, tits, ass, whores. I don't give a crap. I really don't. If I want to make my channel child friendly, just don't listen, don't follow. That's my don't. You have your own free will. You don't need to follow everything I do, so fuck off. I don't plan on, I've done streaming in the past. Yeah, sure, I'm down for streaming a game. I'm probably toxic and I don't really give two shits, because that's me. You don't have to watch me. I don't want to watch you, so don't watch what I'm doing, you know? Jesus, the streamers of this game leave a lot to be desired, personally speaking. Now, this is granted for one half of the game, and I understand that. What I don't understand is why Epic is focusing so much attention on Battle Royale. Is it just purely for the ad revenue, for the money, for the fame? It's like, hey, we don't... And I understand, in beta, they can do so much more than they can do in a full game. And I like that. I do. We can get quick patches, we get 1, 2, hell, even in a week. And it's kind of nice. We get constant updates about the game, we get constant, hey, bug fixes, transactions, all that. We have a constant supply of skins. Now, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to talk about skins now. Skins in Fortnite. What the hell is with everyone's goddamn complaints with the Skull Trooper? I don't understand. Oh, but it's an OG. Oh, the Scythe is an OG. Oh, the... what is it called? The Raider's an OG. You know, who cares if it's an OG? Who cares? So what? You had this one particular skin that no one else had. And you're gonna brag about that? Why? I did not get the Skull Trooper. I got this pickaxe. Mainly because me and my fiance like that pickaxe. I didn't get the other female version, Skull Ranger, Trooper, whatever her name is. I didn't get her. I got Pumpkinhead. I was hyped for Pumpkinhead. Or Hallowhead, rather. I wanted him. Seems pretty dope. I wanted Spider Knight. He's amazingly good looking. And I'm looking forward to... Dyer... Yeah, you know. But I don't understand why people are bitching over a cosmetic, purely cosmetic item. What so? Why do you have your pennies in a twist, huh? I mean, seriously. Get the stick out of your ass and stop being a little bitch about shit, alright? Just gonna say that right now. Personally, if I want a skin, I should be able to have the ability to get that skin. Not necessarily right now, but eventually, or through an achievement, or through certain actions in the game. Kill a person who's 300 meters away with a pistol. If you can do that, you get this skin! I am fine with having something like that for older season skins. Even coming into the store for 1,500 V-Bucks, I'm fine with that. I just don't understand why people are so hip-hoppity. It's like, oh, but it's not cool anymore. All the noobs are gonna be... Who cares? Does it really matter? It's just a skin. All it is cosmetic. It makes you look like that. You could either be default or look like that. You choose. I don't care one way or the other. Now, for the V-Bucks. I mean, they're better than loot boxes. You know what you're paying for when you get V-Bucks, and you know what you're getting when you use the V-Bucks to get an item. You know what you're getting. Except for Save the World. But then again, you can get basically any weapon in the game pretty easily because of the in-game store. The weekly store gives you a random selection of weapons, traps, heroes, schematics. For gold, pretty cheap. And you can get the llamas for either 50 V-Bucks for free if you get the mini llamas, for 200 to 500 to 100 to 1000 to 1500 V-Bucks. And you get V-Bucks from doing some certain missions, like Storm Shield Defenses, and crap, and some certain event quests. You get V-Bucks for doing that. And that's fine. That's a great way of doing that. What I hate is the Battle Royale players who play Save the World and just go immediately back, and they're super irritating. And God, I have met so many young people on this thing, on Save the World. It's like, ooh, you want Twade? I go 130 Nocturno. I don't care. I ain't giving you my shit. It's mine. I realize it's a little bit selfish, but that's my shit. I earned that. I don't care about your gun. I don't want it. It's a Nocturno. I have a Siegebreaker. Same damn thing. Just lower level. That's it. And the Gravedigger. Ugh. People got their pennies and wad, but it's a little bit different. Still kind of the same thing for skins, though. It's a cosmetic item. And there's actually better guns now than the Gravedigger, so why are you still complaining? I realize this video has jumped from he to ha to 1 to 500 in different parts. I'm sorry, this is the first video I spent about, let's look at the time. It's about 12:53, so I spent about 3 hours trying to edit this up, trying to make it look good. trying to actually put effort into this instead of the quick, simple videos I usually do put up, because that's just a let's play. No one cares about that. If you put editing in there, then you can. I choose not to until I get an actual computer in which I can edit stuff correctly with. That's just my 2 cents on that matter. Now, since we're getting near the end of the video, I want to ask y'all, how did I do with this? Did I do good? What do you think? Would you want me to make another rant video of any sort? I only have a severe limited amount of games because a lot of my money goes to paying for rent, basically. It does. I have very limited games. Now I'll take a screenshot of my game selection that I do have. And I'll be like, hey, guess what? I got this. What do you want me to rant about in these games? And I'll perfectly be willingly and happily do that. I just want to know, did I do good? If so, please comment, whatever, like the video, I guess. Subscribe if you want to, I don't fucking care. And that's really all I gotta say. Thanks. This is Krim, signing out. Peace, bitches.